Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. A couple of project updates. The one I've recently was working on was the Cyclops, really small, probably it's right here actually. It's only about 6 or 7 inches tall probably. Turned out pretty good. The print itself is decent. It doesn't have a ton of detail in the face. I believe this is supposed to be a larger file that it originally came from. I got it off Bambu Labs. The original one, I think, is probably about a foot and a half tall, roughly, from some of the other videos I've seen online of really good painters painting it and doing a lot of detail work. It's actually not supposed to be blue and yellow. It's actually supposed to be black and red. It's a different timeline in the history of Cyclops. He's a pretty cool character. But it's a print that I did a long time ago when I first got the printer. I ran off a handful of prints that were on Bambu Labs that were there that were free, and I was like, oh, well, you know what? That's cool. Let me check this out. And I printed it, and I never painted it until probably about 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm a little nasally because I was sick. My wife got sick, and then I got sick, and I'm still fighting through it. But anyway, the print itself turned out well. I think the paint job turned out pretty good for an attempt at a Cyclops. And then for Valentine's Day, I found a print on Bambu Labs that I thought was adorable, and I threw that one together and printed it to surprise my wife. And it's a Groot. I thought he was super cute. It just like sits on the desk, and it's actually a planter. I guess you can put a plant in it. I don't know how well that would work, but I thought it was a super cute print. I basically went in and painted the little highlights in the eyes because it just prints them off as like the black there, and did a little bit of a little rough highlights and dark tones in the shadowed areas there, just to give it a little more depth. It came out pretty good as well. The project I'm working on right now, trying to get as much of the filler in between some of the pieces, is a Venom piece. Well, Venom slash Spider-Man. It's a pretty cool print that I found off Etsy. I'll show an image here of what I'm working on currently. I'm also printing off a couple of things for my aunt. She reached out to me and asked me if I could print her some Easter stuff. So I'm working on that as well. Once I finish with the Venom project, I'm moving to a bigger project, which is going to be Conan. And Conan is quite a big project. Scale-wise, it's probably the biggest one that I've printed so far. It's probably going to be about that tall off of the base, which is about almost a foot and a half, maybe a little larger than that, but it looks sick. I found that on Etsy as well. We'll see how that goes. I'm still trying to work on getting an airbrush so that I can hopefully have that in time to work on that project, but we'll see. I've reached out to a couple of companies to see if maybe they wanted to send me one to where I could promote their product and give it a review on my channel, but I haven't heard anything back yet. Fingers crossed. Anyway, hope you guys have a good weekend, and thanks for watching. You guys take care.